But we've joined forces with the Human Rights Commission and the Commission for Gender Equality in dealing with the issue of what went wrong, specifically in this case of Omotoso, but what is going wrong in the system as a whole. From the time when people go to the police station to report a case, all the way when they're sentenced, but beyond that, when they're given parole, so that we can check the whole system and look at how to fix it. We have been really shocked by the Omotoso case, but it then says to us, we know for a case, that this is not just the only case that has gone wrong. So we'll be looking at other cases as well that have gone wrong. It's actually a systemic review. We're going to be reviewing the whole system from start to end.
Yeah. You've also expressed concern about witness handling, and what specific failures have you picked up there? And importantly, what is it about the protection of witnesses do you feel was particularly wrong?
It starts from when people go to the police station to report a case, especially when it's around the religious sector or the cultural healing sector. You then find that there's reluctance, firstly, to open a case, as we saw in the Omotoso case. And then all the way, you then find that when they need witness protection program to kick in, the system is not user-friendly. So we'll also be looking at how we can further protect people who come forward to report, and how the system protects them from secondary abuse, for instance, in social media, but more than that, it's the threats to their lives that then come up, and how do we make sure that the system of witness protection kicks in so that they can stay on with the case, but also so that they can still live their lives the normal way.
Yeah.
And the system should protect them through that process.
The CRL Rights Commission has investigated the very case we are talking about of Timothy Omotoso. It's also looked into Stephen Zondo. It's also looked into Mr. Mboro's case. How effective would you say your organization has been in curbing exploitative religious practices?
We are saying the system we're working with, that we're supposed to be using to curb the violations that happen in the religious sector, for instance, that you've referred to, we're saying we need a better system. What we have right now is not dealing with the people. We're not saying there's something wrong with the religion. We're not saying there's something wrong with the church. We're saying there's something wrong with the individuals, and that we need a system that's going to deal with individuals. To achieve that, the CRL Commission on Tuesday next week, on the 15th, will be explaining to South Africa how we think this thing should work. But we're very strong in saying we are protecting religious freedom, but we're not willing to protect religious leaders who are abusing other people. And we're saying there must be a framework of one kind or another that is driven by their peers, where they can say, you can't be one of us anymore. Or you need to stop with your preaching. You see the case you've cited, for instance, of Archbishop Zondo. He is out on bail with serious allegations against him. No one can tell him not to go to church. Normally, when people are facing serious allegations in any form of profession, they're asked to wait until the case is over.
Yeah.
But there's no system in this sector that can say to someone, can you please stay away until this is done and dusted and you are found not guilty. Then you can go back. If you are found guilty, then that's another story.
Yeah.
But we're saying on Tuesday next week, we'll be announcing to the country how this is going to work.
For the moment, before that announcement takes place, what measures are in place to protect vulnerable congregants, particularly against those very influential religious leaders?
The only way you can deal with this for now is to do what happened to Omotoso. Allow him to abuse people for a time, allegedly, and then you start a case. You go with the criminal case. What we're saying is that that is not good enough. I'll give you an example. The mother of the twins who were part of this case, right until the end, tried everything. But because there was no organization that she could go to and report to other persons who are religious leaders to say, my children are stuck in there. Can you call the religious leader so that we can discuss this thing and ask him to let go of my children? Then that committee would have been able to say, Pastor, come this side, explain to us what is happening. Right now, there's no way, no matter how much you want to do it, no way to control this. Hence, we're saying time has come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, trust in religious institutions. Do you think that has been lost? If so, what is to be done to restore that, but also importantly, protecting the believer's rights?
What needs to be done is that the religious leaders who are in the majority, who are doing the right thing, should deal with the minority that is doing the wrong thing. Not all is lost, especially in Christianity, because the majority of religious leaders are doing the right thing in the Christian center. It's only the few that are very loud and doing the very wrong thing that should be weeded out of the system. So I would say all of us as Christians, we still believe that Christianity has a way of surviving these bad religious leaders. So there's hope as we go into Easter that it's not everyone who's doing this craziness. Let's get rid of the crazy ones and let the religion flourish.
Let me thank you very much for your time, Commission for the Promotion and Protection of the Rights of Cultural, Religious and Linguistic Communities, the chairperson there, Thoko Mkhwanazi-Xaluva. Thank you very much for your time.